God, this thing is slow as hell compared to my bike, man. Yeah, baby. I've had most of the major types of motorcycles, and there's really not any motorcycle that I really lust for right now. But I'll tell you guys, there is 5 motorcycles that I would never buy.
Let's go for a ride. Watching Cycle Cruises all on one motorcycle channel. Subscribe today.
Ninja 250. Is that a Ninja 250? But I'll tell you guys, this is the most fun motorcycle I've ever had. This is a custom 2019 YZ450FX that I made into a street legal Supermoto. I have a full build series on it. Links in the description and comment section of this video. This bike is amazing. It's a torque machine, man. Torque machine, yeah, baby. Well, I'm gonna tell you this, guys, before you get out here ride, make sure you're wearing all the gear. And if you want to get my gear, which is awesome, like this ultra lightweight carbon fiber helmet, which is my favorite helmet, with the auto tint shield, this motovlog camera airbag vest to help keep you safe, which I never leave home without. All of my gear, I include links in the description and comment section of my video. I highly recommend it for everybody. Everybody would love this. But I would tell you guys, the 5 motorcycles that I would never buy. We'll start at number 5. A Harley-Davidson. Except for a V-Rod, which isn't, you know, the true Harley enthusiasts, they don't even consider the V-Rod really part of the Harley-Davidson lineup. But I would never buy a Harley-Davidson because they're too expensive, they're heavy. You're not getting a great bang for your buck compared to other bikes like the Ducati XT Avail, which is much lighter weight, more powerful. But the Harley-Davidson is good looking, but it's just too expensive, man. And it's not the most reliable. And that's another reason why I wouldn't buy it. It's not the most reliable, expensive parts. You're just not getting the bang for your buck. Most people buy the Harley-Davidson is because of the culture, because they see the Harley-Davidson symbol in the car windows, and they see the TV shows, you know, with the gangs and stuff that ride those bikes, and you know, they're, you know, popular in culture, and that's what draws people to the Harley-Davidson. But I'm not a total hater of them. If somebody gave me one tomorrow, I'd love it, and I'd have a good time on it. Don't get me wrong, man. God, this thing is slow as hell compared to my bike, man. But anyways, number 4 bike that I would never buy is an adventure motorcycle. You know, like the Honda Africa Twin, you know, the Triumph Adventure motorcycles. You know, there's a lot of different adventure motorcycles. They're like, I like to call them like fake dual sports. Because they're not really a dual sport. They make people believe they're marketed. It's all more marketing hype, that you can go anywhere on these bikes, and they make them like look like you can go ride off-road and mess around. You can't do nothing on them bikes but ride around here like a cruiser out here on the streets. Mind you, if that's what you want, more comfort, because you get more leg room with them, and they're powerful and everything, then that's fine. But if you're getting the bike as a dual sport, forget it. They're not good dual sports. They're way too heavy. Go ride off-road in the woods with a 5, 6, 7, 800-pound bike and see what happens to you, man. Go pick that bad boy up in the woods and see how much fun you have, you know, riding in there, trying to ride through rough terrain and picking the bike up, dropping it and picking it up, and you end up with a hernia. You're better off just getting you like a KLX 300 or a yeah, baby. Or just get you a KTM 690 SMCR, Husqvarna 701 Supermoto, or a dual sport, or you know, even a DRZ 400 or something. You're gonna have more fun messing around off-road on. You know what I'm saying? I thought that was a cop at first. I said, "Oh man, they got me on video. I'm in trouble now. I'm gonna get me a reckless driving ticket." Oh boy, yeah, baby. baby. Oh, I love it. Having a good old time out here on my Supermoto, baby. Yeah. You can't do that on your Harley-Davidson or adventure bike. Well, I see guys out there wheeling them adventure bikes and Harley-Davidsons I've seen, man. Them guys got some mad skills, I tell you that. But number 3 motorcycle that I would never buy is our old motorcycles with carburetors, with a carburetor. I like old motorcycles, don't get me wrong, but they gotta have fuel injection. Because I live in Ohio, it gets cold here, and they suck starting in cold weather. And I hate maintaining a carburetor. I hate cleaning them out. It's some extra stuff you have to do, and the throttle is not as crisp as a good fuel injected bike. So that's why I don't like them. But anyways, oh, I gotta slow it down. I'm in the residential, man. I gotta take it easy, man. Ain't nobody out here though. That's why I had to get that little rip in there, man. You know what I'm saying? Have a little bit of hey, poochie. But anyways, we'll get to number 2 is Honda Goldwing. I will never, mark my words, I will never buy a Honda Goldwing. Never. That is like the Cadillac of motorcycles. Great big old 800,000-900,000 pound or whatever they weigh. Big old whopper bike. I don't, man. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm not gonna hate on you guys that have it. You enjoy yourself, but it's like you're driving it's almost like you're driving a 2-wheel car, man, with those things. It never made any sense to me, man. Seriously. But people do what they want to do. But I don't like them personally. I think the newer ones do look cool. Don't get me wrong, they made them look cooler. They're not grandpa looking anymore like they used to. You know what I'm saying? Grandpas used to ride them. Now they kind of got a little swag to them, but they still are heavy. They just, I'm sure they got a lot of torque too and everything, but I will never buy one. But this is just me, guys. I'm talking about me. I'm not talking about you guys. So I know I'm gonna get some haters out there. The Cycle Cruiser, you're hating on the Goldwing, and you know what? You'll probably end up on one because you said you never get one like you did a Ducati. You said you never get a Ducati, and you got the Ducati XVL. True that, but mark my words, I'm never getting a Honda Goldwing. I'd get a Harley-Davidson bagger before I would get a Honda Goldwing, I'll tell you that. But the number 1 motorcycle that I would never buy again, should I say, is a China-made motorcycle or scooter that's a knockoff. Never again. I learned my lesson on that Chinese scooter that I used to own. That thing was horrible, man. It broke down after 800 miles. I had 2 of them, not one, but I was a fool to get 2 of them. The first one I crashed because I had crap tires on it, and I went around a corner in torrential rain doing like 30, and the thing was sliding all over the place anyhow, even before I hit that turn. And man, that thing slid out from underneath me and crashed, and horrible tires on that thing. And it was a rattle box. Everything was loose on there. The screws were like were cheap. You can almost break them in half. It's just cheap materials. Now, I'm not saying all of the China-made stuff is bad. I'm not hating on all of it, because I'm sure they got some good stuff out there too, okay? I'm just saying that I personally would not, unless it's backed by a reputable company that, you know, is known to have good materials and everything, and they do full inspections or something on them. Otherwise, forget it. If it's a no-name company and it's made out there, forget it, man. I'm telling you, you pay for what you get. You buy $1,000 motorcycle brand new from eBay, you're going to get $1,000 crap motorcycle or a scooter. I'm telling you guys, don't be tempted like I did. I'm cheap. I was cheap, man. And I learned the hard way on that. So don't you do it. But some of you guys have those scooters and motorcycles, and you say, Cycle Cruise, you don't know what you're talking about, man. I have a good time on. Yeah, they break down sometime, but the parts are cheap. Well, hey, whatever floats your boat. But anyways, guys, don't forget to subscribe to my All in One Motorcycle channel. Make sure to check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto. Deuces.
Thumbs up. Check out my playlist for new riders and popular videos. Don't forget to comment and subscribe, and check out my other channel, Bug Out Moto, where I customize a van for my motorcycle so I can live in my van with my motorcycle and travel across the country anywhere. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Bug Out Moto.